Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday to you. I'm bringing us a quick message for the day from my beautiful duo of Oracle and Tarot from Chris Ann, Sacred Creators and the Lightseers. I just think that these two go so well together. And just while I'm shuffling, I wanted to just update you on what's happening in the skies at the moment. We've got the waning moon in Scorpio, which helps us to resonate deeply within ourselves, because Scorpio is quite a personal, deep sign ruled by water. And what happens with the moon in that, it helps us to get to a space of optimism and how we can approach life differently, because with that emotion that we are thinking deeply, we think deeper and deeper what we actually need in life, and that if we approach it that way, all will actually be better. Not staying in the funk of I can't get to the goals I need to get to. I'm so worried about how I'm going to get through my life. I'm so worried about how I'm going to get through this day. So when you're in this space, it's almost like we're feeling safer. It's like a safe feeling. So I'm loving that for us. Let us just do a quick check-in on what is happening in the skies, as in what is. I'm just looking at my chart here, and we've got all sorts of things. I'm not going to list them all because I'm not an astrologer by any means, but I like to bring in the energy. So if you find that you want to lash out, if you're building inside of you, and there's something that you need to lash out for, in other words, something is really getting to you, people, your job, in traffic, or how you are just resonating in life, just try and make sure that you feel it all through before you blow up and say things that you're not meant to say. So even if you have a healthy outlet, some kind of a meditation, or if you can get in your car and drive somewhere, or if you can just go for a walk somewhere and try and outlet that, try and let that steam blow off a bit, and that'll honestly help you in the long run. You don't want to be blowing up to the wrong people and then regret what you've said later. So I'm going to draw us a card for the day, and we get back to the elemental. Get back to elemental. So that is exactly what this all has been saying to us today, is how do we get back to who we are? How do we get back to that person who we are, and not be out of sorts with ourselves? We need to get back to our magic of our life, and we need to get outside of that inside that needs to break free all the time. And when you explore like this, you become more of a child. You get back to the basics, and that is exactly what this is saying to us. And the elementals are the earth, fire, spirit, water. So there they are there in this actual sign. And first of all, we need to connect with a higher being than ourselves, who we are as a spirit, and then let that filter down, ground ourselves, think differently, be differently, emotionally and practically. And I think that if we get back to that, if we actually just pull ourselves back into that elementals, just think about the spirit, the earth, our air, which is our thoughts, our emotions, which are our the water signs, and then going back into the doing, which is the fire signs. So it's all like a process. And if you just sit there for 5 minutes, even if you have to go to the loo at work, or just remove yourself from people for 5 minutes, and just breathe before you blow up today, and just know that everything's going to be okay. It's just the moment that you're in right now. So that's an awesome message for us today. Card number 48. So let's see what the tarot has to compliment us with. I'm going to draw 2 cards, which is a theme for the day and how we can get that going, our goals, how we can implement that into the day. So we already know what our theme is. So let's just see what the tarot has to offer through that with our oracle card. So we've got, I love that. See, a new way of thinking, a new way of being. And then we've got the High Priestess. So this couldn't be any better than I wanted. So the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is getting back to basics. It's an innocent energy. It's getting back to who you were when you were calm, when you were not having all these responsibilities and so accountable for everything. And this is a new way of doing. It's a new way of learning. You can have a look what she's doing there. She's walking the tightrope, and this tightrope is our life. This is the balance that we have to try and work out every single day of our lives. And what she's doing is recreating her thought patterns. She's recreating her way of doing things with her different ideas. And you've got the birds flying around her head here, giving her that energy of freedom. And that's what came through with our oracle card. So you'll be so much freer if you align yourself to having a new way of thinking. And this High Priestess here, this is the second card in the Major Arcana. This is the Fool's Journey. He's just stepping into his journey. And when you approach the high priestess, she asks you to be silent. Silent, close your eyes. You can see she's got her eyes open and closed, but that is your intuition inside of you that is all knowing. And just download what you can from your angels. And I know that if you're on this channel, you believe in angels, you believe in higher help. Just take a deep breath, be silent, and know in deep inside of you how that person is treating you, or how your job is treating you, or how you're trying to process something. You know that if you just take 5 minutes to process that today, you will actually feel better afterwards instead of blowing up and getting out of hand with it. I just absolutely love that message for us. And when you have that out there, you'll feel so much healthier. You will be able to conquer the next thing. And also when people come towards you, they will feel a different energy in you, and they probably won't give you what they've been giving you and throwing all that nonsense at you, all their garbage. So think inside the box today. Think inside the box here and outside the box there. Outside with your thoughts and inside with your emotions. And know that opportunities are around you all the time. Please know that you can expand and have an adventure in that in each day. And that is your choice. So choose to do that today, everybody. So to end the video, I'm going to draw a charm for our day. Sorry about the noise. Let's see what Spirit wants us to add into this to bring in a message for us. Let's have a look to see what comes through. And I've got a cup, and we have a ballerina. So there you go. Cups are emotions. So what it can say to us is this. Oh, I love that. I just love the little message that's come through. You know, when a ballerina dances, what does she feel? She feels everything inside of her. And the cups, she fills her cup. She's doing what she's loving. She's doing what she loves in life. And this cup has got a little purple liquid inside of it. And, you know, purple's linked to spirituality. So fill your cup with what you need to do that fills you today. Make a choice to be in your love today, in your euphoria, and that is here. Get back to the basics. If you need to have a little bit of a dance around the lounge, then do that. If you need to put the music on and fill your cup in any way that makes you happy, and that is what it's saying here. What Spirit is saying to us today is get back to basics. Get back to that life that you don't have to have all these triggers that come at you, all this pressure of life. Just get back and enjoy the simple things. I love that for us today. Oh, chat to you soon. Lots of love.